Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald No Healing in Battle Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we reached Dewford Town, here on the island of Dewford. I don't know why they call it Dewford Town, it's Dewford Island. What? You know what? Go with it. They could call it Dewford Village, whatever. Dewford Town's fine. We went ahead and fought our rival Brendan for the second time. We caught a Pokemon here on Dewford Town and in the Granite Cave. And we delivered that letter that Mr. Stone gave to us to deliver to his son, Steven. And then we took Mr. Briney's boat once again and made our way to Slateport, which let us rename our Lombre Maku to her real name of Stella. So she is now officially Stella, as you can see here and on the layout. And in this episode, as you guys can tell by the thumbnail and title, we are going to be facing off against our second gym challenge of the game versus Brawly. I'm fairly, not really concerned. He should be a complete joke cakewalk, but I'm not going to get carried away now. Buson should be able to, literally steamroll him, and there shouldn't be any issues at all. I do have to train everybody on the team to level 19 for the gym leader, but before we do that, I do want to take out the gym trainers. That way, all I have left between me and the gym leader is training. So, before we enter the gym, I actually completely forgot to go into this house, the Dewford Hall, where everyone exchanges your information. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little, community room. Like, if you go to an apartment complex and they've got, a community room that nobody goes to, I don't know if I would never, just talk to the strangers. Kid, you're, in the middle of the couch. Look, he's not even on it. I guess he's, in front of it. Whatever. But they didn't come in here because I've gotta know the trendy saying. Guys, in Omega Ruby, I thought that my trending saying was cool, but apparently you always get the Potion Festival one. I didn't know that. Well, Maryland's famous big service. What is going to be my trendy saying for my Emerald Wedlocke? I'm pumped. I'm studying up on the hip and trendy together treasure now. Okay, it's lame. What did you ask me? I'm studying up on the hip and trendy Together Treasure now. Is it true that there's a deep link between Together Treasure and Carter? He changes it! Alright, one more time. Is there a relation between Together Treasure and flowers? One more. Is there a saying between Together Treasure and rental? One more. I swear this is it. It's great. I don't get it, though. I know this has to do with the Feebas. Yeah, there's something together, my guy. Alright, that might have something to do with me getting a Feebas down the line. Together Treasure's pretty bad, guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave and never come back. Actually, we will be back to this house at some point, because where is he? There's a geek in here. Actually, he's not here yet. A geek shows up and he gives me the TM, I think 36 for Sludge Bomb. Really good TM to have. Of course we'll be back, but not right now. Okay, let's go ahead and enter the Dewford Gym. And talk to the hot gyms. That came out wrong. I was gonna restart. And talk to the hot rod gym badge salesman Rod. Hey, how's it going, champion bound Bianca? Dewford's gym leader Brawly commands fighting type Pokemon. Going against him with normal type Pokemon be asking for some trouble. Fighting Pokemon will lay down a serious smackdown on normal Pokemon, so you be careful now. It's not time to be using Twitchy now, Bianca. What's worse, the gym is as dark as the ocean floor, but it will get brighter after feeding trainers in your way. It's just like having a lantern. They light it up. I get it, because it's like an anglerfish. It's good. Get it? Ocean floor? It's good. Alright, so Buson should be up front. Yeah, Buson's up front. I'm just gonna clear all the trainers with Buson, because if I can't, and Buson dies, then Brawly was going to be a inevitable disaster. So we got ourselves a trainer right here. I'm going to fight everybody. I have to fight everybody. I like fighting all the gym trainers. I think it's fun. This girl's like, don't brush me off, and I'm not going to. So your battle girls in HOENN, I know this is a fighting type gym, so she'll have a Meditite, and that'll be, understandable. But every battle girl and a gym leader in this game is going to have a Meditite regardless of the type of the gym. Just keep that in mind moving forward. And it does use Bide, but I'm going to go for Gust because I should be able to take it out before it would use Unleashed Energy. Yeah, it's only going to take 2 hits, which is not as good as I thought. Honestly, I thought we'd be able to one-shot it. And this concerns me because I know Brawly has a Meditite, but there's not anything I can really do. I know Buson actually gets the move Moonlight, I believe, at level 20, so I could kind of cheese the system a tiny bit, and I know my level limit's 19, but get up to like a little bit of experience to 20, and then I'll get level 20 off of his Machop he leads with, and then I have Moonlight for the fight. Oh, it's a double battle! I didn't even think! I didn't know that! Okay, that's not good for Queen Finster, but... Oh god, Queen Finster, Chucky Finster, watch out! Alright, we got another battle. Oh, Chucky Finster, Tommy Pickles. My little cousin, the little baby I showed in the last episode, he looks like Tommy Pickles. He looks like a literal, real-life incarnation of Tommy Pickles. And what's even funnier about all of this is when I was at the airport coming home from Canada, it was ridiculously hilarious. I'm gonna use water gun on the chop. Yeah, I didn't want to just in case. Yeah, in case I went first and knocked it out, but then it would have hit the Meditite for Bide. Never mind, you know what I mean. When I was on the way home from the airport, I didn't even knock it out. Are you serious? Confusion. What is this? Meditite. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've confused my Finster. And that's not gonna do anything, Machop. I don't know what you're talking about. But I was way home from the airport, and there was this guy and his wife with their 3 kids. And the one kid was like able to walk, and the other 2 were babies. And I kid you not, this guy was the real life incarnation of Stu Pickles. I'm serious. Also, I'm very mad, Meditite. Why did you do this? He had a baby Bjorn, the thing that holds babies on their chest, on his front and on his back. And he had a baby in the front and a baby in the back. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He was carrying all of their bags. His wife was sitting there on her phone, not doing anything. Which, you know, good on her, I suppose. Whatever. You probably should help the husband there. But he was carrying all the bags, carrying the babies, and his face and hairstyle, he was literally the real-life incarnation of Stu Pickles. Tommy Pickles' dad, you know what I mean? So, it was like, oh my god, I was dying. I was sitting there, combusting internally. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to get his picture for a YouTube video, but I didn't have the heart in me. Please hurt yourself. Oh no. Finny, why'd you do that? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Biden's not gonna do much at all to me. So I'm actually gonna stall it out, just in case I don't take it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Harden with Buson, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Defense Scroll with Finny, just because I don't think that amount of damage will deal enough, like with Bide, and I don't want to give it the chance to. Please don't hurt yourself here. Oh god, if it targets Finny, that's a lot of damage that it could do, and I can't switch out, I've just gotta stay. Oh my god, if Finny hurts herself in confusion right here, Bide, and that might be enough. Now we're good. Please don't hurt yourself again. Oh my god! This isn't good, guys. If she doesn't snap out of confusion right here, we could be in trouble. She's been confused for a long... Thank you, Buson. Oh, that was actually terrifying. Oh, she stayed confused for a long time. That's ridiculous. How many turns was that? Like 5? 4, 5? That was a long confusion sentence right there. I'm gonna go heal really quick. I wasn't expecting a double battle, but I know there's another one in the gym, I think. So we gotta be prepared for that. I realize this might sound ridiculous, but how I was talking about Tommy Pickles and Stu Pickles, I just realized there might be some of you out there that have no idea what I'm talking about, which kind of blows my mind, but I mean it's possible that somebody might not have heard of the Rugrats. If you haven't, let me know. I'm scared, but I'm sure most of you have. It's a great show. This guy's a Makuhita? What? I didn't know that. I didn't expect anybody but Brawly to have a Makuhita. I guess it's a little bit of training for Buson to take out an ace like this Makuhita here. And we did fine. Vital Throw will do, like, literally 0 damage. Okay, I actually did 3, but 3 is 0 if you times it by 0. So, the more you know, right? It's close enough. Anyways, if you guys grew up watching the Rugrats, let me know. It's a great show. I loved it a lot. I always loved the Chucky. But, you know what? Tommy was always my man. I always loved Dill Pickles, too. It's great. I never got Dill Pickles. Like, I never got the joke until I was older. I know. It went right over my head. It was ridiculous. Do I have a potion? Because if I do, I'm going to use it. I don't want to go back and heal. I don't. I'm going to use an Orange Berry. I know this looks dumb because these are non-renewable, but No, Buson doesn't need it. But I am gonna give him a orange berry just in case. I'll give him one. If he needs it, he knows what to do. All right, no, this isn't a double battle. Never mind. I guess there's another guy up top there, but yeah. If you guys don't know, when you get into a double battle, the furthest away person will spot you first. So that's how I knew that wasn't a double battle, because he spotted me, and if it was a double battle, then the other guy would have spotted me first since they're further away. Regardless, we can easily take Machop out, no problems at all with Gus. This is basically what the gym's gonna be like. The reason Buson's so good for this gym is I 4 times resist bug while fighting. I 4 times resist bug too. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I think I do. I always get bug and bug confused. I'm pretty sure they don't affect each other very well. But if not, then it's just 2 times. Not very, well, it's just not very effective, not 4 times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, since I resist fighting so well and I have Gust, it's just an easy win. Having Dustox or Beautifly at this point is an easy win for Brawly. It's like the perfect Pokemon you would have. It's even better than Kirlia, because you wouldn't actually have Kirlia at this point because it's if you use a level limit, because it evolves at level 20. I mean, you just have a Ralts, which is really bad, and it doesn't resist. It resists fighting, but its defense is bad. It's just not a great Pokemon to have. I mean, if it's all you've got, it's your best option. Oh, Sableye. Actually, let me rephrase this. Sableye is your best option. If you come in here with a Sableye, he can't actually deal any damage to you because fighting doesn't work and neither does normal, and that's the only 2 type of moves that he has. So if you come in here with like a level 5 Sableye, you can beat him with Nightshade eventually. If you have like PP healing items and stuff. Oh, we get Stun Spore. Wow, that's really good. That could be really helpful. And actually, I probably won't use that in the gym because most of his Pokemon probably have Guts. I think they all have Guts except for his Meditite. Either way, we went ahead and fought all the gym trainers, and there's Brawly and the Knuckle Badge waiting for us to be fought. So, with that being said, we have cleared out every single gym trainer in this gym. As you guys know, my level limit on screen is level 19. I don't need to be that level. I could probably beat him with level 17 Buson here. But I do want to go ahead and train everybody up to that level just so I have everybody in fighting shape. This is the first time that I'm going to be doing a training montage where I'm going to have an evolution, actually 2 evolutions, in the training montage. And I'm not going to be able to show them because I don't want to cut music or anything like that. I think that'd just be... It's annoying to deal with. So I will probably, I don't know how I'm going to do this, probably slow down their evolutions. I don't know how I'll do it. But they'll be in training if you really want to see them. But if you skip training, Finny and Farley will be evolved when you come back. So, with that being said, I got to get everybody on the team to level 19 for Brawly. I think it's kind of cheesing getting Buson to like almost 20 for Moonlight. I probably won't do that. I won't allow that. So, I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get everybody to level 19 for Brawly, and I'll be back when I'm done. Enjoy the music and the questions and stuff. Also, I want to talk about that really quick. I didn't do one last time. I probably won't do a question and answers thing in every training montage because sometimes I'm really running late on getting a video done and it's just too much time and I'm really tired. So if that's ever the case, that's why, but I should have enough time for this one. So, I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, to start this training montage off, we've got a question from Typhlosion787, and he wants to know if I will ever do Nuzlocks or Wedlocks on fan-made games. And the answer for that is probably not, and if I do, it would be a very niche situation. I've recently actually played through Pokemon Uranium, and it wasn't actually that bad. I had a decent amount of fun with it, but it's nothing that I'd ever play here on the channel. I don't think I'd ever do Nuzlocks or Wedlocks on Pokemon hacks, because there's not something that I'm interested in. I don't really care for them too much. But fan-made games are actually pretty cool. There's a lot of time put into some of them, and they're things that I'd really consider. The difference between a hack and a fan game is a hack is basically the original game, but just with a whole bunch of stuff changed. And a fan-made game is made completely from scratch, which is what Uranium was. And if there's one that comes out in the next few years that is fully finished and is really awesome looking, and they put a whole bunch of work into it, and there's a lot of things that I'm interested in, who knows, maybe I will do a series on it one day. I've heard of Phoenix Rising, I think it's called. It looked really pretty, but I don't know if it's finished, and I don't know if it's the type of thing I'd want to play here on the channel, but definitely let me know what you guys think. It looked pretty interesting, to say the least. Next up, we have Big Boss Leafian, who wants to know, fittingly enough, who my favorite evolution is. Now, this one isn't going to be what you want to hear because it's not Leafeon, but I do like Leafeon quite a bit. I like all of the evolutions, honestly. Umbreon would definitely be my least favorite of them all, and my favorite is by far Jolteon. Jolteon's always been my favorite evolution. I love its design the best. It's really, really cool, and I also really like Glaceon and Vaporeon, Espeon, all of them. Sylveon's great too. They're all really cool, even Umbreon, but it just happens to be my least favorite, with Leafeon probably following right behind. Owen Canfield wants to know, what one evolution line do I want to use the most in this series? Now, there's so many things that I want to use, so I'll mention several things. One of the main things I want to use, we actually already have in our PC, which is the Loudred line. Mainly because everybody's been comparing me to Loudred and Exploud so much in the past, I think it'd be pretty cool to use a Pokemon that people compare me to on the team. And if anything horrible does happen up ahead, it would be a great counter for Watson because it does get Flamethrower by TM, which would be really helpful for his Magneton. And that would be a big thing that we're going to be struggling with down the line with this current team. Just something to keep in mind. I'd love to use a Plusle. I know it's a 2% chance, but it'd still be really cool to use. Probably the number one line that I want to use is a Cacturne. It's probably pretty unlikely as Cacnea is pretty rare in the desert, I believe, but it's something that I'd really like to use along with Altaria, Tropius, Clamperl, Relicanth. There's so many choices and options, and I really hope at the end we have a really amazing and unique team. Kestrel wants to know what my take on superhero movies are. They remember me saying I enjoyed Deadpool, and they wanted to know if I like those sort of movies. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of action movies. I prefer comedy movies and stuff like that a lot more, even romance movies, as I've mentioned in the past. But I have seen a few superhero movies, nothing that would, make me look good. I haven't seen Superman, I haven't seen any of the X-Men, any of the Avengers, I haven't seen any of that stuff. Never anything that I was interested in. But I have actually seen all of the Spider-Man movies, and I believe that counts. And ironically enough, as much as I hate spiders, I actually really liked Spider-Man. I watched all 3 of the movies in a row, and it's safe to say that I was very, very jumpy for the next week or so. But I really enjoyed it a lot, and I like those movies a lot, but it's not my sort of genre. But who knows? I did like Deadpool after all, so maybe I'll watch something else along the lines of those type of movies. James McCoon wants to know if someone were to die before I had 6 Pokemon, would they be in my original 6? Now this is a really funny question because I've talked extensively about in my original Moon Wedlocke that I did in my personal time that I used a Drifblim that was in my original 6 who made it to the end, and he was my biggest boss on the adventure. That Drifblim was actually the 7th Pokemon that I caught, but I did count it as my original 6 because it was the 6th Pokemon that rounded off a team of 6, because my Wingull did die before I had 6 Pokemon, and I did not count it in my original 6, and that's how I'd always treat it. The original 6 isn't formed until you actually have 6. It could go on for a long time of not having 6 Pokemon, but the first 6 that are actually formed are, in my eyes, my original 6. A lot of people might look at it differently, but that's just how I've always treated it. Vid Squad wants to know who my favorite Pokemon on the team is. This is really hard because, as you guys know, every single Pokemon in this team has incredible personality. Probably not Basil yet, but he's a starter. He's got to have time to grow into a beautiful Sceptile. Hopefully, that's the plan anyways. But I love Queen Finny and Buson. They're probably my favorite pair. But my favorite member on the team is probably Farley. I have such high hopes for Farley. I love seeing that she's going to be evolved after this training montage, and I've got such high hopes for her. I'd love to see Farley make it all the way to the end and past the point that my Mightyena in my first ever Wedlocke I ever did made it to, and that Mightyena happened to die at Dad Norman, and I would really like to see Farley avenge him. Carrigen wants to know what my favorite hand-drawn Disney movie is. They also add, it isn't a Pokemon question, but they were really curious. And that's okay, you guys can ask me any type of questions. It doesn't have to be Pokemon, it can be about my favorite TV shows, movies, anything, honestly. If I don't want to answer it, I won't, but if I want to, I will, and that's why I picked this question. Honestly, this is going to be disappointing. Along with the superhero movies, I haven't really watched very many Disney movies. Not really a Disney fan. I'm not one of those people, but I have seen several of them, and I don't know what hand-drawn means. That's probably the old Disney movies. I've not seen a hand-drawn Disney movie. I've never even seen The Lion King. A lot of people are mad. That's okay. My favorite Disney movie would probably be... Is Big Hero 6 a Disney movie? I don't think it is. Uh-oh, I'm soiling myself. It's a really good one, but my favorite Disney movie would probably be Tangled, or there's that one movie, Zootopia. Tangled and Zootopia are definitely my favorite Disney movies. They're not hand-drawn, but that's just all I have to share with you because I don't have any favorite hand-drawn Disney movies. I apologize. My mom's favorite Disney movie is Beauty and the Beast, which I believe the original is hand-drawn, but I never got into it. I never cared for it very much. But Zootopia is amazing, and so is Tangled. So with that being said, that is all the questions I have here today. Keep in mind, you do not need to re-ask questions. I have them if I've seen them all, and if I'm going to use your question, it's saved. You could ask it this episode, and I might not use it till the very end. That's just how it goes. I just pick off random questions and see what fits. So until next time, I'll see you guys in the next training montage. Enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, training is finally done. This series so far has a theme because it took 2 hours, and every single training montage that I've done on this series so far has taken about 2 hours. But that's okay. So before we go ahead and jump into showing the team off, I did get Farley, our Poochyena, and Queen Finny, our Meryl, to evolve. And I'm going to go ahead and show those evolutions right now. What? Queen Finny, our Meryl, is evolving? Congratulations! Your Queen Finny, your Meryl, has evolved into a Zoomeril. What? Farley, your Poochyena, is evolving? Congratulations! Your Farley, Poochyena, has evolved into Mightyena! And with those 2 evolutions, we can go ahead and check out our party now that everybody is at the level limit of 19, and our whole team has been evolved, except for Basil, who still needs to be Sceptile, which hopefully will happen, and Twitchy still has 1 more level before he will evolve into Linoon. So I'm going to go over the team because I have prepared everybody for this gym battle. Buson is going to be our lead for this fight, obviously. He's holding an Oranberry just in case, and he didn't learn anything while training. We have Finny, the newly evolved Azumarill. That's her stats as of now. She's still holding the Quick Claw, and she still has the same moves as before. Basil, our Grovyle, has an Oranberry. I gave the Miracle Seed to Stella instead, and he didn't learn anything either. We have Farley, our newly evolved Mightyena. That's her stats as of now, with an Oranberry, and she didn't learn anything either. Twitchy didn't learn anything. Same stats, still the Silk Scarf. But he did pick up a whole bunch of items. And Stella has the Miracle Seed, like I said, and she learned Fake Out, which is really helpful. I got rid of Absorb. I don't think Absorb's ever going to have any use. It's just too weak to actually make use of healing at all. I think Fake Out would be much better, and I'd like to have Astonish and Nature Power as well. So, with that being said, the reason I wanted Twitchy to pick up a whole bunch of items, which he did while training, I can go ahead and show the bag, is he has a 1% chance to pick up a King's Rock. We didn't get it, unfortunately, but that would have been really helpful. We got a whole bunch of super potions and stuff like that, which is going to be really helpful for, like, healing and other training montages down the line. Anyways, with that being said, we've already talked to the champion-making guy. We've already fought all the gym trainers inside of the gym. There's nothing left for us to do now other than enter this gym and get this gym battle underway. I really hope we're able to do this no problems, and it's as big of a joke as I said it was going to be. I really hope that's the case. I know Beautifly and Dustox are great for him, and I hope our Beautifly Buson will be able to pave our way to victory. There's nothing I can do now other than talk to Brawly and get this gym battle underway. I'm Brawly, Dewford's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch black cave. So you wanted to challenge me? Let me see what you're made of. Time for the second gym leader of our Pokemon Emerald No Healing in Battle Wedlocke Challenge versus Gym Leader Brawly, the fighting type master of Dewford Island in the HOENN region. Let's do this! And first up is gonna be his Machop. It's level 16 and a fighting type, and I need your help, Buson. Let's do this! You are the second Pokemon to fight in a gym battle other than Stella. It's a new pair, and this is your guys' first fight in a gym. Hopefully, it comes out victorious. Alright, first thing I'm gonna go for is immediately hit it with Gust, and hopefully it'll be enough to take it out in one shot. And it wasn't, but I expected just as much. Oh, Seismic Toss. I forgot all about that. That's gonna deal a lot more damage than anything else in this gym would've, because it's going to deal the same amount of damage. It's always gonna be fixed at 16 because that's Machop's level. Luckily, I think that's the only Pokemon in this gym to know that move, so we shouldn't have to deal with it after that. Hit it with Gust one more time and get that Machop out of here. That thing is probably the most deadly thing on his team. Hopefully, that's true. I really hope so. Alright, next up is gonna be Meta-type. So I really need to think about this. I haven't actually given this a lot of thought, but I know this Meta-type is going to have Bide. My luck is it will use it. I'm thinking Finny might be able to take out Meta-type, and then Buson will be at full health for the Makuhita. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay in with Buson. I hope I don't regret this decision. Alright, next up is gonna be his Meta-type. It's a Psychic Fighting type, and it's going to be level 16 as well. All we can do is hit it as hard as we can with Gust. Come on, Buson! Alright, use Bide. Reflect. Oh no. Flying's physical in this generation. That's actually really bad. I need to really think about this carefully because that could really, really hurt us down the line here against his ace. Reflect? It has Reflect? Flying is physical in this generation, I'm almost 100% certain. Do I make a big risk here and try to stall? I'm pretty certain that it doesn't have Guts. I don't think they get Guts. I'm gonna use Stun Spore. Alright, he's gonna use his first healing item, which is a Super Potion. I'm not allowed to heal in this fight. I'm gonna go for Stun Spore, and it doesn't connect. I'm going to go for Absorb. The reason for this is it won't knock it out, neither would have Gust, but I'll get a little bit of health back here. I'm not sure what it's capable of. Bulk Up. Oh no. Oh no, this is spiraling out of control, but I can't lose my mind here. We're gonna go for Gust again. Ah! I forgot about Focus Punch! I'm so glad I went for Gust! Alright, hit it with Gust, Buson! I forgot all about that move! Oh my god! Alright, I'm glad Stun Spore wasn't what I went for. I'm gonna continue to try and connect with Gust, and it's gonna continue to try to connect with Focus Punch, but I'm gonna make it lose its focus and we're gonna hit with Gust. And it's not enough, but that's good, because I should outspeed, and the Reflect is worn off. Alright, it's gonna go for another Super Potion. That's fine, he's wasting all of his healing items here on Meta-type, and we're gonna hit again with Gust. And since the Reflect is no longer up, I should do over half of its health again. I did, and I'll outspeed next turn and take it out. Well, I did outspeed, it's just Focus Punch is a priority move. Hit it with Gust, Buson, and that's it for Meta-type. Alright, we have so far avoided disaster, but he still has his ace in his wings. Alright, next up is his final Pokemon, and his ace. It's Makuhita. It's a fighting type, level 19. I don't remember what type of moves it has, and I hope it doesn't have anything that's gonna floor Buson. Hopefully it's all fighting type moves. Hit it with Gust, Buson, as hard as you can. That did over half. And it didn't use Bulk Up. Vital Throw hits. Doesn't do much at all because about 4 times resistance to it. It has an Oranberry. That's correct. Oh, a Citrus Berry? What? Whatever. You guys could see that on the layout, I'm sure. Gust! Alright, don't use Bulk Up. It used Vital Throw, and that Vital Throw just sealed its fate, because Buson will outspeed and deal over half, which is enough to finish off this Makuhita. Nice work, Buson! Great gym battle! You did an amazing job, just like I thought you would. And with that, Brawly has been defeated. Alright, nice work. Whoa, wow, you made a much bigger splash than I expected. You swamped me. Alright, you've got me. Take this gym badge. Oh, yes. And by defeating Brawly, the light grows to full in the gym. And we get the Knuckle Badge from Brawly. 2 badges down, 6 to go. Oh, yes. The Knuckle Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trades, obey without question. And you'll be able to use the move Flash outside of battle. If you'd like, you can use this technical machine too. And with that, we get TM08, and that's the move he used in battle. Not Focus Punch, but instead, Bulk Up. Bulk Up is a move that raises my attack and defense, and it's a really good TM to have. It's very helpful, but it's a one-time use TM. I don't know if anybody on the team can learn it, but I'm still going to save it just like the other TMs that we have. Nobody can, which is fine because I wasn't going to use it anyways. Regardless, that was an amazing job, Buson. You didn't even have to use your Oranberry, and luckily Finny didn't have to come out as well. I think I did a really good decision there by not sending Finny out. Silk Scarf, Miracle Seed, Quick Claw. Alright, yeah, we got all the Oranberries off. So with that being said, we have cleared the first 2 gyms, and we now have a Knuckle Badge to show for it. Very good work, guys. We still are deathless, but I have a feeling that that is going to come to an end in the next episode. Because next time, we are going to be making our way to Slateport, and we should be running into somebody that we have fought twice before. Our rival Brendan is going to ambush us here when we make our way towards Mauville City. And as I've said, it is one of the most dangerous fights in any Pokemon game ever, and I stand by it being the hardest rival fight of all time. Based on what he has, the levels they are, and what you'll have at this point in the game. There's really no strategy you can put into this fight, no matter who you have. It's basically an all-out war between my Pokemon and his, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm really worried for it, and it might be the first death of the series. We'll get some cool Pokemon, though. We might be able to get a Plusle or Minun. I think that'd be really cool. There's a lot of cool things we can catch there, and we've got some things to do in Slateport once we get there to explore it. Anyways, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon Emerald, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time when we make our way to Slateport, clear it all out, and then head north and make our way to Mauville City. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching!